Hello YouTube, I'm in the Divinity Break. The Blue Eyes Structure deck just came out this Friday, so I'm going to be showing off my deck for it. It's Blue Eyes Turbo. It's a more fast-paced version of a deck based around filtering out all your Blue Eyes into the grave, then bringing them back, and you've got like a card that switches out all your cards so your hands are more consistent. This is a good opening. What I can do is I can go to Cards of Consonance, get rid of the Legend, get my Search A for Blue Eyes, and use Traded for Blue Eyes, so I +1 in the end. And I'm just going to set up on that Maiden, which is hard to get past. He's going to go into a Sure Of, and he's going to play this weird thing. He goes into something, then he strikes it back, which makes no sense when he could have just grabbed whatever he wanted with the Whirlwind in the first place. I got the Wonder Wand. The Wonder Wand can trigger my Maiden, so I get a free Blue Eyes, and then I send it to Grave to draw 2. I'm going to go into a double Alexander with Rabbit and get Emerald. Emerald can bring back my 1 Engrave, and then I go into my 2 Gawains for a Paladin. I'm going to make him 0, so I can get past him, and I just go for game. Like, this deck's very fast if I want it. Like, it's very fast if you want it to be, and you're not restricted by your draw. And it can just do a lot of crazy things. So I'm playing that's a OCG version of the Bujins here, a more offensive version of it too. So it didn't have as many things. I just get out Maiden in the end. He's going to go into Yamato, and he's going to get a Turtle Engrave. I ended up misplaying big with the Turtles because I forgot they were there. I didn't really pay attention to it. So yeah, I'm going to get 2 Blue Eyes. I'm going to draw out the Crane with one of them, and I'm going to attack the other, and he's going to play the Vivint Knight, which is weird, because I didn't really expect him to play a card like that. I'm going to go into the Blue Eyes Silver Dragon, so I get a card next turn. He's going to play the Their Boss card, and only get 1 mill from it, which is the Turtle, so he'll deal 26. I bring back my Blue Eyes. I'm going to keep on doing combos with Cards of Consonance and stuff, and then I'm going to get to go into a Alexandrite and get my Paladin ammo. And this is where I misplayed because I forgot he had turtles. Then I forgot he had another turtle, so I'm just going to go straight into a Felgrand, and he plays another turtle. And I'm just like, oh, yeah, I forgot about that. So yeah, he ends up detaching so he doesn't die, still at 26. He doesn't really have anything, though, that can help him. He's got the 1 Vivint Knight, but that doesn't do much for him. He runs over my Blue Eyes Silver Dragon. Ignore that. Okay, I'm going to go into Emerald. And I'm going to go to Blue Eyes, I'm going to go to Guardian, and I get my Tachion out. I'm going to make my card protected by its own effect, then he's going to Mirror Force my thing. But I still run over his monster, and he does a Vivint Knight. I'm still higher than it, so it doesn't matter. He's going to bring it back as Vivint Knight. I'm going to go into Quillen and Bear and make a cowboy just so he can run over my monster. I know he pops up with Murkuma, and he goes for 15, and I don't get why he bothered going for the cowboy if he pops it anyways. I'm going to go ahead and... Okay, so yeah, I go into the Azure Silver Dragon, or yeah, the Azure Dragon or whatever, to stall out. He's going to go ahead and just go on defense and burn me, and he can't do anything. So he just sets up defensive. I can search out one of my Blue Eyes again, and I go for the Guardian Warder as well, and just kind of run over his cards, just get stuff off the field. I should have switched to Blue Eyes to attack and hit his other card, but I just didn't bother. He's going to go into he's going to go into Paladin ammo, and I just get Felgrand's effect. The one problem with this deck is that Felgrand is not out in English yet. It comes out in Shadow Specters, I believe, and it's a very good card. It kind of helps the deck for the most part. And this part of my hand is terrible. Like, I have nothing, but it doesn't matter because I have game here now. And he has nothing in his hand really either. Like, it actually does. He's got very good cards in his hand, but disregarding that. Okay, so I also play against Chain Beat, and he just goes ahead and sets 5. Or, sorry, swap. So yeah, he's just gonna, he's gonna get his Black Guard, and he's gonna set 4, and get the Thunderbird. I'm gonna go ahead and Cards of Consonance and get my +1, and I'm just gonna go into Maiden, and then sit on that. And he does the, compulsory escape face, and that just pisses me off. It's a cheap way to get around that card. So annoyed that deck had it, and Reddy had it. It was just, he goes into the second Black Garden just in case I try to pop his. I'm just going to set the whites down a Legend, and he's going to bounce it. And so I just discard my Blue Eyes, so I have it engraved for later, because now I have cards to get it engraved with. I'm going to go ahead and go the Bellow to get him out. He's going to get a token. I'm going to get cut in half. I'm going to whites down a Legend, and he's going to misplay here. I don't know why. I don't know what he did. And then he's going to... I'm just going to go into more stuff. He's going to have free tokens. And I go into Felgrand. The idea of Felgrand is that he'll stay at 28, and also I can probably avoid a trap with him. And I end up filling his field so I can just go ahead and make it so his Thunderbird doesn't come back. And he ends up top decking his rabbit, or his needle, or no, not yet. He's got a needle stealing, which is also really annoying. And I'm just going to go ahead and do a bunch of stuff to get out another Felgrand, and the Felgrand will protect itself. And I'm going to go ahead and run over a bunch of cards. He's going to Mirror Force, so I'm going to pick the other Felgrand as well. And he's going to Needle Stealing. So I only got one Felgrand left, which kind of is annoying. I go for 28. I believe it's now, yeah. Now I top set the rabbit. So yeah, he's got the rabbit, and he just set the Terraforming as a blank. So his hand is filled with crap he doesn't need. And I've got stuff that I can use. And I'm just going to go ahead and attack over his card. And he's going to try to use rabbit, and I negate his effect so he doesn't get his rabbit, just so I can deal him more damage. And then I go for 28 again. And he's just not going to have anything he can play. He's going to have Black Horn, which doesn't really do anything for him. And I'm just going to go 28 again. Yeah, also played against Frogs, and the good thing about Frogs is that it let me play at the pace I wanted to, and that let me get a lot of stuff off that I might have not been able to otherwise. And I'm able to get off some pretty good plays here. I'm setting up Blue Eyes with the face down, and he just set this Rodent Totem, so I'm free to do whatever I want. I draw into a Consonant, which is really good. So I got all these trade-ins, and I get to go into like 3 cards, and I get a Coach Trainer. This is actually really good. It lets me just get a bunch of cards I want. It's a +1. It's a free 28 beat stick. I'm going to go into the Azure Dragon, so I can set up for next turn as well and start plussing. And I just keep getting cards after cards and fill up my grave pretty well. Like, this is a really good game. I get my Blue Eyes in, get to my Blue Eyes out. I go into a Maiden, Wonder Wand on it. Use its effect, get a Blue Eyes, then I sack it for 2 cards, then I go into Guardian Warder, bring out a Felgrand, run over his card, go for 28. He does enemy control to switch to defense. I don't want that to be Mirror Force, so I didn't want him to bait me out. He MSTs my back row, I just play it, and I get my card out, and I go for game. Or I don't go for game. It's at 600, which is fine, and I run over that one. And then I go to this expecting to pop his card, then I realize I can't. So, you know, I'm going to honest on that and just win. It was funny. He declared the attack, and I go GG, and I play the honest. And he was just like, what? It's pretty funny. So yeah, I'm playing this card carry guy. He's going to go ahead and get out his, you know, beret, but he's going to desynchro it to get out another card. Which I feel like that card's unnecessary if the deck's explosive as it is. Especially since he had like Iron Call in his hand already too. Stuff like that is more, like, it's just better in general. It's less situational. No, I don't know. I really don't play that deck. So I trade into all this, and I get out a Emerald to bring my card back. And then I'm going to go ahead, and he's going to Torrential here, which is fine. I'm going to swing on Memories and go into a Silver thing and just go for 6,000, and he's just gonna quit because he doesn't have anything in his hand really that can do anything. And then this is another Blackwings match, and from what I've been seeing, Blackwings isn't really as good as people made it out to be. I don't know, maybe it's just too slow for this format or something, because regardless of what people say, this is still a faster format even without the heavy, because it's just, you can do stuff. I meant to put this in attack mode. That was a mistake, but it didn't really matter because he never got anything out that could stop it. So yeah, I do get my +1 off of him. He goes into the 2 cards, and he goes into 2, and he gets a 0 fine. Yeah. And he runs over it. I'm saying if it was in attack mode, he would have gotten over it with Kalute, which would have been worse. I go into Maiden and get the Swing of Memories for a Blue Eyes, and go into the Azure. He's going to end up popping it, and I'm just going to chain Bellow. And I'm just going to go for game here by going Dragon Mirror into F5 God Dragon or whatever. And just going for 8,000. He had nothing. Like, this is, yeah. Dragon Mirrors are really good in this deck. Also, you can get Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, which you can revive with all your like spell cards and your emeralds. And overall, this is definitely a good deck. Obviously, it doesn't have very much defense, and it doesn't have much space for like spell trap destruction, so that is a problem. But it is still a very good deck, very fun. I would suggest checking it out. It's probably pretty cheap. The only thing that costs anything is probably the Exceeds. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. See you next time.